What's up guys, it's Unicorn here, and I'm actually here to finish off my equivalent exchange series, which I neglected to do before. Yeah, sorry about that. First off, the texture pack I'm using is a Faithful texture pack. I'll put it in the description of this video, and it's got 32 by 32 textures for a whole bunch of mods, and it's pretty faithful to what they originally were. So yeah, that's why I'm using it. But today I'm going to be showing you all these items here, how to make them. I've already shown you a few of them, I'm sure, but I don't know exactly what I've shown you. So anyway, let's get into it. First off is the red matter sword. It's crafted like any other sword, but instead of, if I just show you here, red matter sword is crafted like so. 2 red matter, dark matter sword at the bottom. Dark matter sword, 2 dark matter, diamond at the bottom. And so yeah, that's how you craft the sword. I'll show you all the effects in a second. I'm just going to go through all the recipes. So pickaxe, 3 dark matter, 2 diamonds, dark matter pickaxe, 3 red matter, dark matter pickaxe, piece of dark matter in this arrangement, red matter pickaxe, red matter shovel. Oops. Let's get back to that. Yep. Okay. Is crafted with a piece of dark matter, 2 diamonds, and it's crafted like so to make the red matter one. The hoe is made the same way over here. Hoe in the center. For most recipes, the dark matter equivalent of it would go in the center, and it's crafted exactly the same otherwise. So for like the axe, again, dark matter axe in the center, craft it like you would a normal axe, except with diamonds and dark matter. And shears, diamond, dark matter shears, red matter. And the hammer, which is a new item, 3 diamonds, 2 dark matter, 2 dark matter, 2 red matter hammer. But once you get all the red matter things, you can upgrade them into 2 more powerful, kind of more useful items. So shears, axe, sword, and hoe get combined into the guitar, and the hammer, pickaxe, shovel, and 6 red matter get combined into the morning star. So as you see, they're quite expensive recipes, but there's a good reason for that, and that's because of their usefulness. Now, the red matter sword, if I just spawn some sheep here, sheepy, no, kick the wrong thing, chickens will do, chickens will do. So, we spawn some chickens down, and we put this onto pressing C, we can put, oh, I've also got raised minimap, it's conflicting, so yeah, let's make sure the hotkeys are separate. So I just press C to change sword into slight aggro. Then obviously not aggressive mobs, so I have to press C again to go back to slay all mode. Now I need to press V to charge it up, at least 1 level. And press R to do an area of effect attack. Now, of course you can still attack normally, and what charging up when you just attack normally. So if I spawn another chicken in, I'd kill it with 1 hit anyway, but it actually does a lot more damage. So if you could see the amount of damage, it would be about 2 or 3 hearts more damage. Just a normal hit, otherwise it would do the same damage as a normal red matter sword, just in an area. And of course it just increases the area, so if I just put some chickens over here, let's down here, as you see, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks away at max charge. The 6th chicken over here was safe, and we're going to kill him now. The axe, good thing I'm in a forest, charge it up. Normally it just chops wood extremely fast, but if I charge it up to max, I'm going to use, and press, and right click, I'll destroy an entire area of trees around me. I can right click on leaves and wood alike, it all does the same thing. So yeah, sometimes it leaves little bits of leaves at the top there, but no matter about that. So let's get rid of all this. Shear. Well, sorry, with the axe, how the mechanics works, when it destroys the leaves, it's as if you're just punching them. So you got the same chance of getting sapling or anything. With the shears, it works like normal shears, you can see here. So for some reason that was a dead branch, so something's glitching up here. But no matter, if I charge up to full, I do a large area of destruction around me, and it turns all of these leaves into actual leaf blocks and deposits them as a loot ball, so I can get them all. Apparently hitting them normally is glitched up at the moment. Don't know if that's going to be fixed soon or not, but it's probably not important. Doesn't really affect anything. So let's get rid of all this. That's what shears do. Oh, I forgot one thing about the shears. If you get a sheep, just wait, let me set time to noon. I forget these commands. Help time. Okay, so just go time day. Okay, there we go. Just clear that. There we go. When you hit them on a sheet, it has a chance to clone the sheet, and it also drops more wool than usual. So more than just the normal shears would. And this increases between dark matter to red matter, as well as each one of them all having a extra charge level on top of their red matter, so dark matter counterpart. So the hoe just does what a hoe does, but in an area. The shovel just does what a shovel does. Just unbreakable, and how it destroys things is in a flat area. So like that, just destroying flat area. It's good for landscaping and all that jazz, but yeah, it's just that's just all it does. So it can't destroy any sort of rock. So if I go down here, I press Shift V and decharge that a little bit. And now I'm at rock. I can get rid of all this. Now the pickaxe doesn't do what you might think it does. Instead of actually, when I right click, it doesn't actually destroy stone. When mine still mines pretty fast, but if I just put some ore down here, so just iron ore, say, and I right click on that, it will mine out the entire scene and deposit it as a loot ball. So that's what the pickaxe does. It is handy for pretty much just cherry picking mining, which is you just go through a cave, pick off all the iron and etc. stuff off that you can see. You don't actually go mining through any walls or anything. But the red matter hammer just destroys all stone type materials in an area. So if we go down here, press V once, it destroyed an area from, I should probably go deeper. Okay, so if I right click here, it destroyed a 3x3 room. If I right click here at charge level 2, it destroyed a 5x5 area. And one more, and it destroys a 7x7 area around it. So that's what the hammer does. Fly out. There. And as you can see, it's useful for getting a bucket load of material really fast. Now, the Morning Star and Guitar I mentioned earlier combine the effects of everything that they were made up of. So if I charge up this and I right click on this, it'll hoe it. But if I right click on this, it'll do the axe effect. So if I right click on this, it'll do the shears effect. Sorry, I just had a mental blank. So if we spawn in some more chickens just to prove it still works, and I stand near them and just press R. It has to be R in this, otherwise it won't work. So if you press R with the guitar, it will do the area of effect attack. Now the guitar, sorry, not the guitar, the Morning Star I've got here combines the effects of all of the mining equipment. So if I charge it up, right click on dirt, it'll do the dirt effect. But if I right click on stone, it'll do the stone effect. If I go and right click on a seam, which I handily discovered earlier while doing the demonstration of the hammer, it'll mine out the entire seam, so the pickaxe. It'll also can mine everything super fast, so that's also quite handy. That's about it for these. So I'll get on to what sorry, I forgot to mention, every single power item, when you've charged it up at least one level, or you're using an effect from it, oops, I need that, it will use some energy. So you have to have some alternative fuel, any sort of fuel type item, so coal, blaze rods, redstone, glowstone, all those sort of things. You have to have some of that before it will actually do anything, otherwise it'll just do nothing. So these, I'm still in fly mode. With this, you right click on it, on something, and you can probably hear that. It's not doing much at the moment. That's because we need to press C to open up this interface. Now, we chuck a clean star in there. As you see, it's fully charged at, insane amount of energy. So I want to turn all this grass into smooth stone. So I just put this piece of smooth stone in here, and right click on. Why aren't you working? Oh yeah, that's right. There. That's odd. Okay, there we go. I've got it in extension mode. So you can build stone. I've got it in extension mode at the moment. So you just press this, right click it anywhere, it'll create a 3x3 wall of stone. So if I go there, extend all this. So yeah, you can build quite fast with this thing. But if I press C, what is it? G, sorry. It'll just create more material on top of what you've created. So I've just increased the area, so that's creation mode. Press G again, and it goes into transmutation mode, which is what I was trying to do before. When I just right click, to turn the entire area around me into whatever I've selected. So it'll work even through snow, so get rid of the snow. As you see, it's worked. I've created a bit of a mess of this area. So that's what the Murial Eye does. If you delete it like that, you actually lose everything that's in it, so don't do that. What I've got here is the Ring of Arcana. It looks quite different in the original thing, but oh well. It allows you to fly by double tapping space. This isn't me using fly. If I was using the fly thing, you'd see a message down the bottom. So it allows you to fly. You don't take any fall damage whatsoever. And pressing G activates it. So if I've got it like this on fire mode activated, oops, I should probably press C, changes what it's currently in. So now I've got it in ice mode. If I press G and turn it on, it creates a bunch of snow around me, and I can throw snowballs as my right click function. I can still fly and everything, but that's the only extra things that gives me. If I can change to fire mode and I try and walk somewhere, it will start setting everything around me on fire, as well as giving me complete immunity to fire. If I change off it, I'm still immune to fire, but now I'm in lightning mode. So if I go here, while it's activated, and you right click, you go fire where your lightning strikes. Turn it off, and you do it. Oh, I'm doing that. Why are you doing that? Oh well, it doesn't matter. So yeah, it's good for combat because you can just hit mobs, and if this projectile directly hits a mob, it will send them flying as well as damaging them. So it's one of the most useful combat items. And now in growth mode, if I walk somewhere, it should start growing everything around me fast, but it's not. Why aren't you doing that? Anyway, it will, I've tested this before, it will accelerate the growth of crops, and if you press... Okay, so if you press... I'm not sure why it's not working at the moment, but it does accelerate the growth of crops, and it will help you destroy crops as well, because you can just right click on one and it will harvest everything in the area. So that's pretty much what that does. Now the void ring you've seen before, it just attracts items towards you and turns them into anything like more useful items. Sorry. So I'm gonna just grab the hammer back, charge it up. As you see, that's a good example of the hammer not working on certain items, so such as gravel. So gravel's not a stone type item, so it's dirt, so it won't be mined by the hammer. Same with dirt, same with bedrock, just doesn't. Anyway, so why aren't you working? It is. I see. It's taking one by one each piece of cobblestone from the air and turning it into energy. So if we take that out, you'd suddenly see all that flicker and everything. Jump back, jump back. So yes, while that slowly works away, it was a set time back today. So yeah, as you see, it's turning all that into iron ingots at the moment. Once it gets enough iron ingots, it'll turn the iron into gold, and then the gold into diamonds, diamonds into dark matter, and dark matter into red matter. So that's pretty much what that does. I'm going to leave it go to clean up my inventory. Now this is the Mind Stone. Now what the Mind Stone does is it's similar to the Life Stone in some respects. I think I've shown you the Life Stone in other videos. If I have not, what the Life Stone does is when you activate it pressing G, it will constantly heal you whenever you take damage. Now what you just saw there when I pressed G was it just started to absorb my levels. So I'm just going to let it do that. It's absorbed all my levels, so now they're completely safe inside of this. So if I right click, it completely restores one whole level to me. So right clicking all the way back up to 15, whatever I was at, so 15 levels I had. So just press G again, absorb it all back, and it's all safe inside of here. So if I throw this away, oops, probably should turn this off. Throw this away and then grab another one. It won't work. So it's not safeguard in that respect, but it will safeguard your levels in terms that you don't lose them all when you die. So just absorb them all back. The body stone, if I set my hunger to 0 first, oh, that's right, the command is. So now I've got no hunger whatsoever, and I just taking damage. So activate the body stone, and it automatically fills up my food bar for a certain amount of EMC per half of a food, and it'll only restore it up to 9.5. It won't restore it to max. This is the life stone. Oh, what I was thinking of before was the soul stone. Yes, but the life stone is the combination of the body stone and the soul stone. So it will automatically heal your food hunger up to 9.5 and your health up to 10. So if I just take some damage here and activate this, it's healing my health quite fast. And this just combines the two, so if I take some damage again, and it has cool little sound effects for each one, so destroy all this now, we don't need any of that. So the last thing I'm going to show you is the different types of armor. So the Abyss helmet, it doesn't visibly just show you that's doing anything, but if you jump in the water, now I'm just going to let my air go all the way down and you'll see what happens because I've got the Abyss helm on. So yeah, it's frozen at 1 bubble. And as long as it is frozen at 1 bubble, we won't drown at all. And it'll keep it frozen on 1 bubble for as long as we have some fuel in our inventory. It doesn't take up too much fuel, I don't think. But yeah, and it also gives us, if you look down here, 2 full bars of armor, which is quite a lot for the helmet. It's more than diamond boots. So the hurricane boots, oops, I forget how to, okay. So if I jump, I can jump and I can pretty much just fly around when I've got these boots on. You gotta press R to activate it, so G to activate it. So I just didn't realize, but I had movement disabled. But for some reason, but now I've got it back activated. You can see that the boots allow me to just fly around and just do whatever I want. Don't actually move that much faster, although I am moving a little bit faster because I'm sprinting. But if I put the gravity greaves on instead, why aren't you working? I don't exactly remember what the... Oh, okay. Well, they just give you some defense, I guess. They're not working at the moment. Pressing V with nothing in your hand, but some something in your inventory, activates or deactivates offensive armor abilities. Pressing G activates or deactivates defensive armor abilities. So I've got offensive mode active, and I put the hurricane boots on, and I press... Okay, yeah, I figured out how to work. So the gravity greaves make you follow the ground extremely fast when you want to, so press shift and you go all the way down the ground. Now, if I remember correctly, doing such a thing will hurt mobs in the area, so let's get a chicken. Sorry, chicken. No, it doesn't actually do anything. So, nope, it just pushes them away. So that's what the gravity greaves do. So if I chuck on the infernal armor, and well, what it does is it provides me full lava and fire block immunity. So if I just chuck some lava down over here, woo, I'm standing in lava. Yeah, so that's pretty much all it does. This gives you immunity to lava. And the helmet you've already seen. So if I chuck them all on, and oops. So all of these effects, they do take energy out of your clean stars, but it's not too much, and it takes more when you're actually activating the effect. So it takes more when you're actually flying around compared to when you're just standing still. It takes more when you're in lava, compared to when you're not in lava. And it takes more to just slam on the ground. And of course it'll take more energy when you're underwater, just flying about in there. So that's pretty much all the armor abilities, and I'm pretty sure that's all of the items I haven't shown you how to work yet. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I might not have shown you this tool, but it's one of my most favorite things. So I might just grab one actually, just to end off this video, just for fun. So let's grab that, and we'll grab one of these. Pedestal, and I'm pretty sure I've shown you how to work a pedestal before, but you right click on it, it'll activate whatever's on top. Shift, right click to look at the interface, put something on top, right click. So what this does, if I just chuck down a monster spawner, or a few, so what it'll do is it'll automatically shoot arrows at every mob within a certain radius and destroy them all, so you can pretty much make any type of farm out of these. So you can make a monster farm that with this, just killing them all. You can't pick up these arrows, and they aren't affected by the effects of a time watch, which is watch a falling time. Press G. Now this will slow down the pigs, but it won't slow down the arrows. So you see that pig's running away awfully slow. Oh, it accidentally shot me. So be warned, those arrows can hurt you. Fortunately, they don't do too much damage to you, but they do a lot of damage to mobs. So that's pretty much it. There were no real chickens or pigs harmed in the making of this video, only these ones. Sorry, pigs. I'll see you guys later. Bye!